Welcome to Poets from the Neighborhood. I am VeerajaR.
And I'm Bruce Jennings. We hope you'll enjoy the poems we'll be reading today, poems written by your friends and neighbors. Our first poem is When I Grow Up by Stephanie Bell, from A Saved Young Life Now in Heaven, a book compiled and published by her mother, Denise Bell. When I Grow Up. Create and express, deliver to bless, Jack of all trades is the name I possess. Someday I'll get it. Meantime, I'm committed. Ask me if I want to quit, and I'll tell you, forget it. It's like Quincy Jones or Debbie Allen, creative juices pump, accumulate by the gallon. So I gotta release, gotta learn as I go. While I'm following Christ, my destiny He will show. Poetry, music, beats and dance. I write from the heart like it's really my last chance. Don't know the chapter, but I know it's my story. And Jesus, the author, I'll give Him the glory.
This poem is also by Stephanie Bell from her book, A Saved Young Life Now in Heaven. The poem, Runaway. She's just a runaway 'cause she left herself behind, just packed her bags and up and went, 'cause she couldn't seem to find, and she's a tear away from crossing the state line. Tempted to change 'cause they didn't like her name, not her shoes, not her clothes, or the way she talked, or her lack of finding fame. So she faced the mirror, and with a blow she shattered the glass. Then she left the image and grabbed her bags and started running fast. But with one glance back, she'll face the fact that He didn't leave her behind.
The Weight of Assignment by Bruce Jennings begins with an epigraph. Question: how old were you the first time a person close to you died? Question: how did that make you feel? Assignments come into your hands, expected or not, bidden or not. Assignments must be grasped by hands, strong or not, dry or not. Assignments come upon you, noticed or not, legible or not. They emerge out of the heritage to encumber with the pressure of memory and the promise. They bring belonging no matter when they come. If you are by yourself, you are not alone. When 10 lift a heavy object, it is not 10 liftings, but one, even though the one lift exists only through the lifting 10. At my grandfather's funeral, though only 10, I held the weight of assignment as a pallbearer. I stood as straight as I could at the handle, left side middle, between uncle and father. For that day, the bearing of those of us who bore him mattered. There were no rolling carts then, no mechanical things to come between and relieve my hands and the lifting. Even a grandson with thin biceps has a place in the future of the living family and in the ordering of death. Although the handle was cold, my hands were sweaty, and I remember watching more than being watched, gazing across the coffin, looking for the silent sign to tense, listening for the rustle of cloth as the first arm moved. I lifted with the unison.
Through a Frosted Window by Catherine Moore. Almost a cozy inn when it's cold outside. There shouldn't be snow now, hard for the sky to separate it from the early morning mists. We have become sentimental about the earth while in the mountains. Under the same weather back home, perhaps we don't watch it as intently, tracing the florid moments of flakes, capturing how it moves like a belly dancer, or giving in to the madness that this may be a poem.
At the Nursing Home by VeerajaR. Among the festive jingles and our favorite Jim Reeves songs, the only voice I hear without the aid is your endless, loving admonishings among so many friendly faces, ready smiles, none pleasing as yours. Benevolent staff serve and attend to me. I'm hardly the CEO I used to be. Others now make the call about what's good for me. Should I be pleased about strict schedules, everything being checked, recorded meticulously, the way I used to demand, timed like clockwork, but every tick of my heart and mind stretched between two worlds? I am drifting back and forth, not sure where you are, my dear.
The next poem, The Lost, written by me, VeerajaR. I wrote this in despair and in memoriam of all the innocent lives lost at Sandy Hook and other school shootings. The Lost. What makes a heart so very lost, that blinds wide eyes so shut? Of that angelic little faces so pure, might only levitate, but shot no more. Then to blame, we too failed to see the lost heart that failed to feel. Averted eyes were ours too, when diverted rage get innocence slain. What blinds our eyes so shut, that we fail to feel for hearts so lost? What makes a heart so very lost, that blinds wide eyes so shut? Thank you for watching Poets from the Neighborhood. We hope you'll join us again soon.